I mean, half the book is quote after quote of your own leaders saying they're going to kill you. They're not shy about telling you. They're already in a position of such power and strength, they don't care if you know anymore. Plus, you're all on Instagram and TikTok anyway. They don't have to fear you. I mean, you had plenty of time to do something about it, and you didn't. What did you do with your free will? Not a whole lot. So now we're in a very awkward situation. So I'm not going to focus on that stuff, even though that stuff would give me a lot more credibility in the eyes of the world because I'm able to prove everything I say. Instead, I'm going to give people more of what they want, which is I'm going to talk about creation. All the extraterrestrial groups, where did they come from? How did they make you? What were the intergalactic conflicts that made this a reality? So at the very least, you'll be very pleased to realize you're actually living in a bona fide space opera. Right? So you watch The Expanse, Farscape, all those shows. Anyone watch those on Sci-Fi Channel? Guess what? You're living in it. That's kind of cool. So I'm hoping that once you learn that lightsabers are actually real and that George Lucas was an insider and knew something, once you know that Death Stars are actually real and out there, and there's actually one close by right now, you just can't see it because it's cloaked, well, maybe that excitement may give you the strength to unpack the darker aspects of the book on your own time, where I don't have to stand around with a box of Kleenex. Another issue is that planet Nibiru, which is otherwise known as Planet X, it's already here, as I mentioned. Too bad for all of us, it's an Annunaki Death Star. It's not what people think it is. But then a lot of things are not what people think they are. So again, time is short, and there are no saviors. So I know a lot of people, they like the idea, especially religiously, of a savior coming to save them. Well, nobody's coming, it's just you. It's you and your free will. And what are you going to do with the free will that you do have? Because even though your free will was compromised to a certain degree by design, you still have enough free will to make decisions and to be held responsible. That's one of the reasons this book was written, so people finally have the information where they can start to exercise certain decisions.